The old man is shaving but can't get rid of the foam on his beard. The foam on his beard is as hard as a rock. He looks at the bottle of foam, realizes his grandson replaced it with glue, so he tries to hammer his face, but it doesn't work. At that moment his son suddenly walks in. The old man turns around, the towel falls to the ground. At night the old man feels something is wrong. He lifts the blanket, finds a snake inside. Startled, he jumps back out of the window, but his foot slips, his pants fall down. Coincidentally his son downstairs sees this. It turns out everything was a mischievous prank by his grandson. Because a few days ago the old man stayed over at their house, took over his grandson's room. So now the old man is ready for revenge. He goes to his grandson's room with power tools. When the grandson comes home from school, he puts down his backpack. The table collapses. He sits on a chair, the chair collapses. He lies down on the bed collapses. One day his sister comes to the grandfather's room. She wants a glass marble. The grandfather happily agrees. As he reaches for the bottle, he accidentally nudges it, causing it to shatter. The glass marbles scatter everywhere. The grandfather accidentally slips, falls. He knows it was his grandson's doing. That night he calls his grandson into the room, declaring it to be a battle between them. He writes down the rules of the battle, both sign it, thus the battle begins. The next morning the grandfather sits on a chair listening to music, but the music sounds strange. Then the glass marbles start flying. The grandson peeks out to see what's happening. The grandfather realizes he can't underestimate him this time. He goes to the supermarket to buy some new equipment. He buys a camera, a drone, deciding to use them to monitor his grandson, but he doesn't know how to operate the new devices. Finally he manages to fly the drone, but it breaks down the next moment. The next day the boy is picked up from school by his grandfather. Anxious, the boy gets into the car. Looking at his grandfather, the boy starts to get scared, thinking he's going to be harmed. But the grandfather takes him to a lake, hands him a fishing rod. They soon catch a big fish. The boy is thrilled. The grandfather smiles, patiently teaches him how to change the bait, cast the line. For the first time they bond harmoniously. Just then a security guard appears, saying fishing is prohibited there. They quickly release the fish, head back to shore. They hurry back to the car, swiftly leave the scene. After this teamwork, their conflict is finally resolved. They can now live harmoniously with each other.